10 of the richest, most famous faces in the world, now behind bars. How did power, fame, and fortune fail them? What shocking crimes could destroy empires overnight? Some were heroes, some legends, now criminals. You won't believe who's paying the price. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications because their stories will leave you stunned. Number 10. Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic became famous almost overnight after the documentary Tiger King exploded across the internet. He was loud, dramatic, and impossible to ignore from the very first episode. To many viewers, he seemed more like a cartoon character than a real person living in reality. But behind the wild outfits, emotional outbursts, and big personality was a much darker truth. Authorities uncovered serious animal abuse, illegal wildlife sales, and a disturbing murder-for-hire plot targeting a rival. Joe Exotic tried to use fame to protect himself, believing attention and public sympathy could save him. Instead, the evidence was overwhelming and undeniable. He was convicted on multiple federal charges and sentenced to a long prison term. His story shows how internet fame can turn dangerous when ego, cruelty, obsession, and unchecked ambition mix together. Number 9. Elizabeth Holmes. Elizabeth Holmes was once praised as the future of medicine and innovation. She spoke with confidence, dressed like a visionary, and promised to change how blood testing worked forever. Investors believed deeply in her dream and poured massive amounts of money into her company without proper checks or scientific proof. The problem was simple but devastating. The technology did not work as promised. Patients were misled, test results were unreliable, and investors were repeatedly lied to over several years. After long investigations and courtroom battles, the truth finally came out. Holmes was found guilty of fraud and conspiracy. She now serves a long prison sentence. Her rise and fall remind us that charm, ambition, and confidence can never replace honesty, accountability, and real science. Number 8. Jared Fogle. Jared Fogle built a career on transformation. He became the face of a global food brand by sharing a story of weight loss and discipline. For years, he was seen as friendly, trustworthy, and inspirational to millions of people worldwide. That image collapsed completely when federal investigators exposed his crimes after a long investigation. Authorities discovered he was involved in receiving and sharing illegal material involving minors. The shock was intense because of how carefully he had shaped his public image. Fogle accepted a plea deal and received a lengthy prison sentence. His story proves that public success can hide private darkness for a long time behind smiles. Number 7. R. Kelly. R. Kelly was one of the most successful musicians of his generation. His songs dominated charts and shaped popular culture for decades across the world. Yet behind the music, accusations followed him quietly for years without serious consequences. Many voices were ignored, dismissed, or silenced by power, money, and fame. Eventually, survivors came forward together, and the justice system finally listened carefully. Kelly was convicted on multiple federal charges related to exploitation, abuse, and trafficking. He received a sentence that will keep him behind bars for most of his life. His case shows how long truth can be delayed, but never erased completely. Number 6. Danny Masterson. Danny Masterson was best known for his role on a hit television sitcom that made him famous worldwide. For years, he lived comfortably in Hollywood while serious accusations remained hidden from public view. Eventually, several women stepped forward with detailed accounts of abuse dating back many years. After a long, emotional, and highly public legal battle, a jury found him guilty. The court sentenced Masterson to decades in prison. His fall shocked fans who only knew him through laughter and television screens. This case showed that celebrity status cannot protect anyone forever from accountability. Number 5. Suge Knight. Suge Knight helped shape an entire era of hip-hop music and culture. As a powerful music executive, he controlled careers, contracts, and creative direction across the industry. But his influence was always mixed with fear, intimidation, and violence behind the scenes. Over the years, his legal troubles quietly piled up while his power faded. The final turning point came after a deadly hit-and-run incident during a heated argument. Knight later pleaded no contest to involuntary manslaughter. He was sentenced to a long prison term. His downfall shows how unchecked power can destroy both others and oneself over time. Number 4. Josh Duggar. Josh Duggar grew up in front of cameras as part of a reality television family built on faith and traditional values. Behind that carefully crafted image, troubling behavior remained hidden from public view for many years. While earlier incidents escaped prosecution, later federal investigations uncovered serious crimes involving illegal material. Duggar was convicted in court and sentenced to more than a decade in prison. His actions not only ended his own public life, but also permanently damaged his family's reputation and credibility. This case shocked viewers who once believed the family represented moral perfection and unquestioned integrity. Number 3. C. Murder. C. Murder was a respected rapper during the rise of Southern hip-hop music. His career was gaining momentum, and his influence was growing steadily among fans and peers. Then his life took a sudden and irreversible turn. He was arrested and later convicted for the killing of a teenager outside a nightclub. The case became controversial, with years of appeals and public debate surrounding the verdict. Despite ongoing claims of unfair treatment, courts upheld his sentence. He is now serving a life term behind bars. His story reflects how violence can erase talent, success, and potential instantly. Number 2. Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein was once one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood history. For decades, his influence shaped movies, careers, and award seasons behind the scenes with immense authority. Behind closed doors, his behavior followed a disturbing and repeated pattern of manipulation and abuse. Investigative journalists exposed widespread allegations of harassment and assault from many women across the industry. The revelations sparked a global movement and encouraged countless victims to speak out publicly. Weinstein was convicted on serious charges and sentenced to decades in prison, though some cases remain under review. His downfall permanently changed how power, silence, and abuse are challenged worldwide. Number 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is one of the richest and most influential men alive, shaping the future of space, technology, and transportation. While he has never been imprisoned, his name is constantly surrounded by controversy, lawsuits, and intense public scrutiny. Critics question his power, decisions, and unchecked influence, while supporters see him as a visionary. His story reminds us that even without prison walls, immense power comes with constant risk, pressure, and consequences that could redefine a legacy overnight. Conclusion: the stories of these 10 celebrities are shocking, heartbreaking, and a powerful reminder that fame, talent, or wealth cannot shield anyone from the consequences of their actions. From Joe Exotic's dramatic rise and fall to Harvey Weinstein's empire of abuse, each tale reflects a mixture of human ambition, flawed judgment, and the dark side of power. Some were once celebrated for their contributions to music, film, sports, or business, only to have their legacies tarnished forever by criminal acts. Others built empires on deception and charm, yet the truth eventually caught up with them. What ties all of these cases together is accountability. No matter how successful, popular, or influential someone may be, actions have consequences, and justice, though delayed, can still arrive. These stories also serve as a warning. The world sees the public image, but reality often hides in shadows. It challenges us to question idolization, to look beyond appearances, and to understand that human behavior cannot be ignored or excused.